According to CBS News, 56% of people eat out 2 to 3 times a week. 10% of people eat out 4 to 6 times a week, and 6% eat out every single day. So what happens when we walk into these restaurants and up on the menu is lab-grown meat for sale? I'm Jada Buckingham, a possible future consumer of this lab-grown meat, and I like to know what's going into my digestive system. Today, we're going to be discussing the production, cost, environmental effects, and nutrients values of this lab-grown meat. First, where does this lab-grown meat even come from? They collect stem cells from livestock that help to develop the lab-grown meat. These stem cells are the building blocks for the meat. Once the stem cells are collected, they're placed into tanks with the environments that are similar to their natural environments. These environments then undergo a slight change that help the cell decide a very important decision, whether it's going to be connective tissue, muscle, or fat. Once that change occurs, the scaffolding then begins. This helps shape and mold the meat into the form that we will then later consume. It also aids in carrying nutrients throughout all of the meat. The first scaffold hamburger came from Mark Post in 2013, according to the European Food and Information Council. Next, what are the environmental effects that this lab-grown meat has? So, cows usually take around 2 to 3 years before they're ready for slaughtering and packaging, according to Jennifer Mishler from Sentient Media. With this lab-grown meat, there is a 99% decrease in the amount of land needed. 96% of the greenhouse emissions have also decreased as well. This leaves energy. Energy is at a 45% decrease whenever we take into consideration the slaughterhouses and the production of the farm meat. So as production continues to increase, manufacturing costs will continue to decrease. So next, how healthy is this lab-grown meat for us? So lab-grown meat is very similar to proteins. With this, too much can be a bad thing. They contain high levels of saturated fats and cholesterols. So if you consume too much lab meat or traditional meat, which both contain high amounts of the saturated fats and cholesterols, you have a chance for having high cholesterol. So what does the FDA say about this lab-grown meat? The FDA hasn't approved the sale of lab-grown meat in the United States yet. The FDA, Inspection Services, and United States Department of Agriculture all work together to ensure that the lab-grown meat is up to the United States standards. The FDA works closely with the labs to ensure that processing and packaging is done to high standards, that way we can consume it. The USDA has a sanitary grant and inspection that the lab will need to obtain. This ensures that the ingredients label is accurate for the consumers. Lab-grown meat could be a part of each and every one of your dinner tables, so it is important to be on the know on what you're consuming. Thank you all very much, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Yay!